Black Lives Matter. The problem with all this Black Lives Matter bullshit, they do not even stand up for their own selves. I got called a stupid hick and all that in my previous video called Black Lives Matter. And I put really on it. I got called a stupid hick. My life sucks. I'm uneducated and all that. Well, the very sad part about that is, let's see. High school diploma. The dude sat there and told me he bets that I don't even have a high school diploma. Well, as I just shown, I have a high school diploma. Now, this dude sat there and said he knows my life sucks. My life doesn't suck. I got a great family. I have a girlfriend for the past 3 years, even though she can get on my nerves, but I love her. And then everyone's so bent on this Black Lives Matter. My mom just showed me a video from Memphis where these group of blacks jump a carnival worker, because the ride was filled up and they had to wait until the next turn. I don't hear Black Lives Matter speaking about that. I don't hear Black Lives Matter sitting there saying, hey, our own people need to stop beating on our own people. You do not hear Black Lives Matter, Jesse Jackson, or Al Sharpton, or any damn thing come out and sit there and say, we need to stop harming our own people. When Black Lives Matter doesn't even matter to blacks, and you're sitting here protesting, stop the violence when it's due to cops. I hate to say this, but blacks, y'all need to get it together. Because if your life does not matter to yourself, why would it matter to anybody else? I said, and I got called, I'm throwing a whole race under the bus. No, I'm not throwing a whole race under the bus. When you have people out here that act like thugs, that claim this block or claim that block, or I'm this gang and I'm that gang, you're not claiming any block. That's the state's block. You're not claiming that block. And you call yourself a gang, you sit there and say that's family. Well, I'm here to say, is that family going to be there for you if you get locked up? Is that family going to be there for you if you get killed? No. That family's not going to be there. And there's one dude that sent me a link between a white person walking down the street with an AR-15 strapped to their back and a black person. Hey, I'm all for blacks being able to walk down the street with an AR-15 wrapped around their damn back, supporting their Second Amendment right. I'm for that. I wish there was more black people out there that would do that. But when you have blacks out here that are nothing but want to be thugs, you have that. But you can't sit here and call Black Lives Matter when Black Lives Matter doesn't even matter to your own people. And Black Lives Matter only rallies for someone who kills a white cop kills a black person. That's all they do. But they do not speak for anybody when blacks kill blacks. They don't speak about that. And that's very sad. Alright, since I already talked about the Black Lives Matter, I'm going to go on to this whole Muslim deal. put it in my video yesterday. How can you sit here and talk shit about a person that doesn't even say anything about a person that asks a question and talks about Muslims? Donald Trump did not say a damn word, but yet he's getting so much hell for it. I mean, he's getting so much hell for it. Why is it that they're only asking the Republicans about the Muslims? Would they care if there was a Muslim president or anything like that? Why are they only talking and asking that question to the Republicans? Why haven't they said anything about Muslims to the Democrats when in 2008 Hillary Clinton is the one who put Obama might be Muslim in 2008? It doesn't make sense. Only thing, and then the Pope, and I'm glad that the Pope is here. I'm a Christian. I'm proud of knowing that fact. But when you even have the Pope get off the plane, and then you have the media sitting here stating that, oh, he's got to be against Republicans. He has to be a liberal. And then the Pope has to come out and sit there and say, either the Pope or somebody from of the Pope's people said that he's not liberal. Are you serious? How can you sit here and go right after someone that just got to the United States, that's never been here? That right there goes and tells me this media is a bunch of bullshit. I mean, seriously. How can we go from a strong country to being the weakest country? We have other countries laughing at us. I mean, come on. Marco Rubio sit there and said that Trump hasn't said anything about national security or anything like that. What the fuck have you done for national security? You're a senator. And I haven't seen you do shit for national security. I mean, come on. I put a video out about Carly Fiorina. Again, how the fuck can you sit here and lay off 30,000 people and you go buy $1 million yacht? 30,000 people just lost their job in California when she was CEO of HP. And she goes and buys a $1 million yacht. Yep. That's something we want in the White House, yeah. I put on Twitter. And if Carly Fiorina wins, it won't be 30,000 Americans losing their job. It's going to be 300,000. And she sit there and says, and then she sit here and comes out and starts sitting there talking about how Donald Trump said something about her face. Again, I put this in the video yesterday. In 2010, she started talking about Barbara Boxer's hair. But yet, she don't even want to talk about that. Every time when someone says something about 30,000 jobs losing at HP when she was CEO and chairman of it, she doesn't want to talk about that. She wants to talk about, well, we doubled in size. Yes, that's great that you doubled in size at HP, but that doesn't get off the fact that's not even a point that the person was trying to make. I mean, come on. This country cares more about political correctness, caring about not hurting people's feelings. I mean, why are we so bent on not hurting people's feelings? And then when you sit here and say something, it offends somebody. It makes no sense. This country has gone so far politically correctness, and then you sit here and have people sitting out here saying, "Oh, he hurt my feelings," or "This is the disgrace to so and so," or "This is hurting who," or "This is hurting them," or anything like that. Who are they hurting? I thought that was able, and that's what this country was built on: freedom of speech. And then you hear people talking about wanting to take away guns. This country is built on guns. I mean, seriously. I mean, this country has gone straight from strong to weak. Our military ain't even strong no more. I mean, everyone's talking about building up our military. Our military should have been built up a lot stronger than what it is now. You have our government that don't give a fuck about the American people, the vets, or the military. I mean, bringing in these refugees, that is a harmful way to harm the United States. Because you don't know what these people's backgrounds are. You don't know if these people are in ISIS. You don't know if these people are in Al Qaeda. You don't even know. How the hell can we go from being strong and then going to this? I mean, this country used to be so damn strong. You didn't even hear about race at all. You hardly ever heard about it. And then you have our government who don't even stand up for our own people. As Americans, we're drowning while the government and the rich are getting what they want and more richer. How the hell can we go from that? It was the rich, middle class, and poor. Now the middle class, there's really no middle class no more. It's just the poor. It's the poor versus the rich. I want to see all the Democrats that are running for president, and I want to see all the Republicans sit here and go out and get a job that's making minimum wage, $7.25 in North Carolina. I want to see them go get a job working minimum wage. And I want to see them work a whole damn month. And I want to see how much they have at the end of the month. That's what I really want to see. Because if they think American people could live off of $7.25, hell, in some states the minimum wage is $5. I want to see them actually go do that kind of job. Again, be cool.